That computer that I got earlier. I pulled everything out of it. Well, almost everything, but most of it. Very nice computer, super happy. I got a nice AMD ceramic chip. Got the gold, nice gold legs, early ceramic. Anybody know, does the bonding wires go in the ceramic on these type of chips, or is it just the legs that are worth money? Because I know ceramic. See, this has got the silicon die here. I'm just not sure if it has bonding wires. If anybody knows if it has bonding wires, the AMD chip. Got 3 RAMs, gold RAMs. That beautiful copper heatsink here. It's all copper. Look at that, and it's got aluminum, which I can take it apart, and it'll be pure copper and aluminum. So obviously, cool looking fin here. Got the motherboard. Large socket, I believe. Perfect. Get rid of night crawlers. Got a wireless 2.4 gigahertz wireless PCI adapter. Looks like a video card with gold fingers. Another card for USBs or something. Another card. It's a sound card, it says. Another card here too. So 5 cards, motherboard, copper, aluminum heatsink, which I can separate the aluminum, which is good. 3 RAMs and my CPU. Let's get in some light here. Not sure if I have this one, the CPU like that. I have them in green fiber, brown fiber, but I'm not sure if I have them in ceramic. May not, not sure. There it is, the AMD. Awesome. That's what it's all about. If you don't hunt, you won't find. You can't get these anymore. You either find them like this, buried somewhere under a tree or somewhere, and a guy dragged it out, threw it to the back to the lane area to get rid of it. So awesome. No hard drives in there, no DVDs, no nothing, but it's also a power supply in there and a couple fans. But super happy about that. Awesome. Just want to share that. Okay, I got the barbecues in. I think I can find the fridge next. And then we're gonna get down a bit here. Sure got cold. I can't believe how cold it got. Okay. I'm not gonna squawk when I see bottles like that. Any other bottles here? More bottles here. When I see bottles like that, I'm taking. So people throw bottles out. Like that kind of bottles are easy to get because, you know, they're in kind of in cans, but a lot of times guys take them the blue bins. Oh, my barbecue looks like it's gonna fall over. Half hanging there. Okay, hold it. I'm gonna pull over before it falls down. But yeah, like I say, if I find bags of bottles, I'm gonna pick them up anyways, give them to the wife. Okay, it's on the ground now. Okay. Checking for tank. Got one of those propane things here. Okay, propane thing. Can't seem to find that that hot water tank. Don't know. It's possible maybe still got picked up. Same with the fridge. Fridge, I'll have to go back and double check, but hot water tank, I'm not sure. I'm in kind of the same area, but I have to go take a better look. Okay. Couple brake rotors. found stainless steel panels. I found this here also. Okay, here's a recap of yesterday in my truck, or my van, sorry. So I found rotors and bicycles and seats and tanks, and we got one stove that was gas, some heaters. What's on this side? Bunch of stuff here. We got a lawnmower, microwave, bicycle rims, chairs and different things, lamps. Let's see on this side. I went out last night, didn't film very much. The other van is full, but I'll show you after, because I gotta go to look at a bunch of metal. Here, all this here too, another chair, bed frame, ceiling hood thing, hood fan, ski poles. So I did get a lot of stuff. So this is full. The other van is 3/4 full. There was things I couldn't find. Well, when I watched my video, I knew where they are. I kind of miscalculated the area, so I couldn't find my fridge, couldn't find my hot water tank, but I ended up finding 2 other fridges that I know about. So, anyways, the stuff's out there. So that van's full. I'll show you a little bit later. Okay. So I'm topping my load off. I'll top it off here so I can dump it after. Okay. So this and also have to organize that chair. It's probably too high. Okay, let me go back up there. It's just aluminum, very little aluminum, but figured, well, take a look at it. See what's involved to clean it up a bit, but if it comes off easy or not. A lot of bicycle guys, so I figure I'll take a few pieces off if I can. I'm not worth nothing, just scrap. Okay, that's about it. My gloves on. Just touch everything, it just gets so greasy and dirty. Gotta wear gloves. It's the other bike I have to take it apart. It's an aluminum frame. Oh, it's a pretty heavy frame, this one. Really heavy, that one. Probably about 40 pounds at least. Okay. Clean a few more out. I'm going to another location. This guy's got a bunch of metal. I don't know if I'd take any today, but we'll see. Okay. So I was taking these heaters apart. Baseboard heaters, electric. Just a little bit added value. I think it's like dirty aluminum or something. Not sure exactly what they pay you, but this one's a bit of a tough one. But you know, there's a little bit of wire. It looks like maybe a copper conductor inside here too. Maybe. Hard to say, but anyways. Usually they're not crimped on there that tight like this. Oh, it's got some powder in there. Don't breathe it in, who knows what it is. Okay, so yeah, sometimes this is copper. I think it is copper too still. The way it's, yeah, it's copper. See a little bit of copper there. And then you got some wires. And then when you cut those leads, take that cover off. And then you have one long wire here, down right through there. So small little handful of wire, right? Not a lot, but like I say, will add value. I strip them because they're simple, and they got the main copper wire too. This one is painted, so it's gonna be number 2, but can go as number 1 possibly. So here it is. It's like a ground. Just for that wire, it's not bad, right? So I have the copper there. And then you have each a couple screws here. You have one hanger in the middle. Okay, see the hanger here. Okay, here I see it's buried in there. Okay, so yeah, it's muggy today. It's not that hot, but it seems muggy. Take the wire out. Nice long wire in that one, see? Okay. Just tell me why this hanger, having problems getting out. Usually they're not crimped in there like that, they're just kind of hanging in there. This one's really in there. Makes it harder. Okay, there it is. Got that one out. Done it anyways. Get out of the way. Okay. Okay, so that's it on that one. I'll throw them the rest in the shred. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff from a client of mine. Bunch of batteries, battery banks here. Also, I got 5 of these banks here. They're double rows, and I got 2 kegs, some other machinery. But I'll show you on this side here. I got some of this pipe here. I got to determine what they'll pay for. It's got an insulation on the outside with a kind of like a hard foam inside and a heavy wall steel. Looks like iron or something. Also got stainless steel here. It's a commercial ducting. I have to see what they're gonna pay for this stuff here. It's all stainless steel, but it's got an insulation in the center here. So I'm gonna shop around for my clients and see. And some machinery here, I'm not sure if there's any value in there for like copper, but anyways, I'll have to investigate that part there. But anyways, the batteries I'll take back for my clients, and we're just gonna make a bit of a deal on the scrap. So anyways, I just want to show you, might have up to 500 feet of this pipe here possibly, in various lengths up to 20 feet or so. They need to be cut at a minimum of 10 feet. So I need some sort of heavy cutting thing for that, because it's fairly very thick walled. So, and then you know, I'm going to determine what the scrapyard says about this. It's a thick. This insulation's as thick as the steel itself. We'll see what they say. And I got another mortar here, and a bunch of other mortars here. They're all commercial mortars. I'm thinking copper, but it's possible some could be also aluminum. We don't know. Most likely copper, but I seen some. I remember I was at the scrapyard before, and one was broken open, and I saw aluminum windings in one of these mortars. So, not particularly here, but before I did. So I'm just kind of cautious when I see these mortars. You just never know. Okay, I'm gonna see what they pay for the stainless steel with the insulation, what that pipe is worth. So just keep that in mind. Batteries, I know I'll get anywhere from 30-31 cents on average. I'm not selling the mortars because I think there's value in taking them parts. The kegs, I'm not sure. I'll let you know what they pay the pound on that also. Okay, stay tuned. Prices there. So I took back the stainless steel. I went to one place. I had 604 pounds of batteries. Those batteries you seen were 604 pounds. It came out to I think 187, I believe, something like that. 31 cents a pound. So that was pretty good. Also, they wouldn't take the stainless steel kegs because you have to put a hole in them. You got to cut into them so it's not pressurized no more. So took it to the other yard. Stainless steel, they said put it in a tin pile because the stainless steel had insulation in the center. They didn't want to deal with it. Went to my Asian yard. They told me that it's got insulation on it. They don't want to deal with it either because they're having such a big issue bringing anything with plastic into China. They don't want anything plastic. So if their load has plastic, they're rejecting their load. So they have to be very careful on what they can bring across. They told me they'll buy it for 15 cents a pound, but they don't really want it. So I said I'm going to dump 500 pounds on them. Hopefully that's what I'm thinking I might have in that yard coming. But anyways, I'm going to take a better look at it again, see if I can. This is only insulation between, like, you know, there's a cover and it's a thin insulation in between, but you know, it just takes time, right? And you know, when you're really busy and stuff, you know, your time is really critical. But clean, it's worth, they pay 40 cents if it's clean. The other yard pays 46 cents if it's clean. So the difference of 6 cents, not too bad. So anyways, I sold for dirty. It was like, it could have been like 50 pounds or something, just that little piece. It was pretty heavy actually. So surprising, its stuff is pretty heavy. But it ended up being, I think, let me see. When I sold my load for the truck, I had 2,640 pounds in my truck. You seen that pile earlier. So it ended up being 180, 185 was my truckload. That's what I got for that whole truckload. It was 2,640 pounds. So I got 187.25 for the batteries, and I got the dirty stainless steel and the 2 kegs. I got 20.25 for that. So between those 2 items, around 215. So it wasn't too bad of you know, a payout on that. But you know, I'm gonna work it out with the owner of the material that, you know, I'm gonna salvage it for them, and then we're gonna both benefit a bit. So it's gonna work out good for us. But anyways, just want to let you know that tin prices are still the same. Just we're just getting hammered on stainless steel and aluminum. You know, if it's dirty, they just don't want it. Like stainless steel is okay if it's got steel on it, but if they told me if it's got plastic or insulation like that, they didn't even want it. Because they have to get their own workers to clean it before they can take it into their country. Because everything gets inspected. Because he showed me all these big bundles. He had aluminum. It was all aluminum. Even though it was dirty, it didn't have any plastic. Even the slightest plastic trims, centerpieces, or weather strips are taking it out. I was watching the guys working are taking it out. So I guess they really clamped down in Asia there, because once they reject the load, you know, where's it go? You know, they have their own factories there, right? The guy deal with it's a family business, and they have a factory in China, and they got all the workers, you know, taking stuff apart and doing their thing. But it's the biggest thing is pollution. They don't want to deal with pollution. Anyways, that's my thought on that. It wasn't too bad. I want to end up unloading that van. I'll show you shortly what's left in the van. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, it's my load from yesterday. I got one stove. I got a small cooler. I couldn't find that fridge. I was looking around for the fridge and hot water tank, but ended up watching my video. Then I realized I was in the total wrong area trying to find it. So I know where it is now. I got a really heavy for a truck. It's pretty neat stuff. Pressure washers, exercise bike. It's all sorts of cool stuff. A couple microwaves in there. And I did get a bunch of bottles too. All kinds of bottles here, all down here. I even got some heavy copper, not copper, but a little bit of brass. A lot of miscellaneous things I got, so it wasn't too bad. So I was happy about that. But anyways, just problem was, like I say, this truck, which I don't like this stupid thing, is the sensor. Like this appliance moved a bit, so it's affecting my sensor. See that? Now I can't get the back down. This is a stupid system. See? It doesn't want to go. Because the sensor is blocking it. See that? Now I have to somehow reach in there with a stick or something, move that stove or fridge, and yeah, that little fridge, move it over a couple feet, not a couple inches even, right? Just drive me crazy here. I'm gonna find something. Stupid thing. Well, I want to show you. I got these mortars still. I think these ones may have copper in them. I'm not really sure, but they flooded. They were underwater, so they're damaged. I'm just gonna try to look at them and see if I can figure what's in them, if they're in copper or not. But they weren't restorable. You know, some things they restored, some they couldn't restore. So, you know, if it's copper, you know, they'll pay. They told me up to 24 cents a pound. See, it's seized inside. They'll pay up to 24 cents a pound. So once I take it apart and it's aluminum, then, you know, it's really not really worth much, right? So they assume it's going to be copper, but I've seen bigger motors than this have aluminum windings, because I watched at the scrapyard. They had some stuff broken and taken apart, and I could see the aluminum windings in there. So, you know, good industrial motors are going to be copper, but, you know, you just don't know nowadays. So my concern is if I start ripping these apart, it's going to devalue them, you know, versus getting better price together. But I'm sure these will be copper, because these are pretty hefty motors. But this one, hard to say about that one. But these two, I'm thinking probably will be. Okay, let me just try to figure that out there, and I can show you a little more in there. But like I say, that's the only thing I don't like to lift, is that sensor. Once that sensor, if something gets too close to it, that's it. You're screwed. Okay, over 2 inches. See, that's what I hate about this thing. And you know, when you're packing a load, you know, if you're too close to the sensor, you're screwed too. But let's take a better look at what I got yesterday here. So another stove, like one stove a day, like they say. I got a big cooler. I got the barbecue. It was kind of late. I could have went longer, but the load kind of screwed up here. I couldn't find what I was looking for. And then I got a bunch of smaller stuff, and then there's a couple rotors mixed in here. But this is really heavy duty here. It's kind of nice, actually. So, what the hell? It's a bulkhead for probably a pickup truck. It fits right in there, and you can screw it into the deck. Probably worth some money. I'm surprised they chucked it away, and they also chucked the bumper away. You know, they go in the bumper. It's got a kind of a a ramming type bumper. I'll show you that after. So I like to go out again with this van. If I can get another good van load, and what I have kicking around here, I can get almost another good load. That's what I'm pushing for, is another load. But I have to go back to see my buddy there and get some more metal. That's stainless steel tomorrow, and maybe some other stuff. So okay, we'll see how it goes. Let me just pull some stuff out here and I can show you a little more. Okay, I'll show you the stainless steel I got yesterday. Well, that's steel. Okay, well, that's not good. Came from the same spot, but anyways, this stainless steel here. Oh, only two. Weird how it came from the same batch. That's okay, it doesn't matter. Got two pieces here. Two pieces of stainless steel. I got this tap. I did get this bulkhead. I was showing you this bulkhead here. It's hard to see, but it goes in the back of a pickup truck, so it'll break the window. Couple mortars. Bumper. A little bit rusty, but it's heavy. It's solid. You can probably paint it black. It'd probably still be nice. Light for the ballast here. Lawnmower. This cooler. Two microwaves. This lamp. All this except the computer case. I got that later. You saw in the video. Everything I got after the video. I was happy to get them. When I saw this, it was sitting next to garbage underneath, like hanging like that. And I saw this part here. And then I saw that part. I was like, holy, look at solid brass. From there, it's all brass. Probably at least 5-6 pounds of brass. That's a nice score, that one there. That's stainless steel. So, I mean, good. Overall, pretty good. So, I'm happy. I'm going to go for Buzz. Go for Buzz for sure. You know how you... well, I want to load up the vehicle tomorrow in the morning. That's why I loaded all here, just so that when I put the bin down, if I get any big appliances today, tomorrow it's going to go on the truck directly. But if I load it in now, it's going to be all messed up. You know what that means? It's just going to be hard to load tomorrow. Oh, it's ice. Commercial ice system. Those commercials. I didn't see it there. That's weird. Came from a house lot, right? So. Okay, so next. I might take a mortar apart before I go, but let's see what I'll do. Just stand by. Okay, hold it. Pop the mortar apart. This one appears to be copper, which is good. Very heavy. Very heavy. I don't know how much copper's in here, but this is what I'm going to do, the copper test, to see what's in it. I'm going to have to probably cut it with the grinding wheel, I guess. I'll cut it. I just don't know if this cast, if I can smash it with a sledgehammer, will this cast break. Don't know. It's a little too late to do this tonight, but I'm curious on this, right? But this one is definitely copper, and like I say, mortars like this, I can handle cleaning these, right? Versus really big mortars, could be a different story. We don't know yet until, you know, like I say, it's easy to get the armature type thing out, you know, this thing, but when it comes to taking out, you know, the rest of this casting is the big thing. Things stinks too. Sewage stink. But anyways, interesting. At least we know there's copper there. I'm going to try to open that next mortar. So stand by, let's double check that one too. Okay, I got this one out. Wow, it's quite the mortar. So they're totally rusty inside too, so they're probably burnt out regardless. Well, how would happen? The building flooded, and all the machinery stuff got all damaged like this. So it's definitely whatever couldn't be restored had to be replaced. So that's the scoop on these mortars. So get some of this wire off here. So, big question, is this one copper? copper for sure. Yeah, it's copper. So 2 big honking motors, copper. I gotta say, probably 5 pounds for the small one, I would think. Well, maybe 4 pounds, I would say for sure. 6-7 pounds maybe for this big one. Like this stuff weighs a lot. Most of your weight's all that. So anyways, yeah, anything that's strippable, you gotta have to strip it. It's the only way you can maximize the money, right? Usually they'll pay you 1/3. I'm thinking works out to about 1/3. So if it's, say, $30, they pay you $10. It's kind of how I'm thinking, but hard to say. Never stripped enough of these to really know. But, you know, I don't get this type of motors too often. I'm just wondering if I could smack that with an axe even. Because it looks like it's cast. The cast will snap. See where the... Right here, the weak point is here, right there. See, it's solid here, but weak here. Right here, if you're looking down here, see how weak that is? That's a weak point. I'm sure you can snap it with an axe. You know, with a hammer. I don't want to do it now, it's just too late. I'm going to try that first before I cut it, because if I start using grinding blades at $3 a blade, you know, it's going to easily chew a blade up pretty quick, you know, so, you know, the less I can do with blades, you know, the more the profit margin, right? Rest goes in shred, basically, so that's about it. Okay, so that's really awesome there. Just want to share this with you guys. Big commercial mortars. Okay. That bike I saw yesterday was all rusty. Kid's bike. First pickup. So I can see if I can find those two, the hot water tank and the other thing if I can. Hard to see if I can find it or not, but I'll try. Okay, we'll keep cruising. So I think if I get a hot water tank there and a fridge this way, something like that, hopefully. Just to get those bumps here, I gotta take off there. Okay, got a microwave here. Don't feel too heavy. I found this earlier. This chair I found earlier. And I found some kind of weird thing there. I see part of a. That was part of a computer. So where's the computer? It's just too late. It's too bad. Yeah, computer's gone. I'll take this. Maybe I'll take that other thing too. I guess I'm not finding the right stuff right now. I can't find those appliances. It could be gone already too, that's another thing. Let's look at the air unit here. A tiny little TV set here. Get stuck with a pitch tube after, that's a problem, but gotta keep the streets clean, I guess. Good old Vancouver. There, that thing was kept rocking, was driving me crazy, this stupid thing. Still gonna rock. If I can figure this chair out. This I know is gonna haunt me later, this stupid thing. Almost didn't want to get it, but you know, you just don't know how your night's gonna be. Just gotta wait. If I get a fridge or something, then I can just move it over and put it on top if I have to. Okay. Barbecue. Hopefully. Use it like that for now. There it is. Not too bad. Okay. The clothes thing here. I did pick up a dryer or something. It's all been stripped apart. Probably a dryer. It's half stripped apart. It's over there. So the top is off. So it's been kind of the top's been taken out. Anyways, we keep cruising around. There's some electronics here. It's the third one I found like this DVD combo. Third one like this I found. It's weird, but they got a good board in it, so definitely take them. That's like one each day. Weird. Oh well. Okay, just have the bike here. I'll figure out how I'm gonna put it in. Like this, I guess. It's kind of what I wanted, but something to go over here. There it is, right there. Perfect. Okay, one more here. Part of what's left of one, anyways. Figure out how I'm gonna carry this. That's not too bad. Okay, 50 feet above there's an appliance, so that's gonna be awesome. We've got this heavy bar here. See that big bar here? Look at that. It's a divider for trucks, you know, when you have a load. That's what I'm thinking. It's a heavy pole, goes into a slot. Hopefully get the appliance here. We'll see what happens. Okay, appliance is just up the road here, so there's an exercise bike. So it's 2 bikes now today. And there was one yesterday. If I get a barbecue, I can still almost fit it in here. Who knows? You just never know when you want it. It does never shows up, but you never know. I'm starting to get full. Okay, there's a kind of a machine here. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty heavy, probably. Oh, so that's not bad. I had these things way heavier than this. So it like goes like. That's what it does. Shakes the hell out of you. Loosen all the fat on you. I could use that. So exercise machine up the road there too, so I'm gonna have to put the bike up, move this even further up. Some kind of exercise thing is over there. I saw another bike too, but it was in the guy's yard a little too far. So I said, forget it. It wasn't. Okay. Free. I like free. Free is good. Can start a gym. Okay, another, I don't know, about 100 feet up there is another machine there. Okay, exercise machine. I don't know if it's in, we'll try. Wow, I can't get any further in. If I can stow it, I got it in. That's in. Now does it go down? Oh yeah. That's in. Okay. Wow, I spent like 15 minutes trying to get that in. Okay, well. Wow. I couldn't adjust the handle. I got the handle down, but I couldn't get the neck down. The neck was too long. The neck was like 3 feet high, 3.5 feet. Okay, it's right here. Last thing. I was hoping to get a barbecue and then something else on top. That neck was too long. If it was a short neck, it would have fit in, no problem. Well, barbecue's in here for another day. Okay. Let's keep moving.